Hey, I'm Alan. Welcome to Bros Fitness. Welcome to tonight's restorative yoga. My goal is not just to create some videos, but to inform and motivate you. So comment, subscribe, and follow along at brosfitness.com. Today we'll move through asana and pranayama intended to cultivate a sense of focus. Tonight I've got a yoga bolster, a yoga folded blanket. I've got one set of blocks, two set of blocks, three set of blocks. I've got some water. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and meet me on the mat. We're going to do some light bedtime yoga before we begin, just to get everything warmed up before we take it to a relaxation pose, or relaxation positions. Go ahead and guide your body forward. Grab the knees, guide the back down towards the earth, coming down one vertebra at a time. Feel into the backside body. Notice any sensations. Grab the heads of the femurs, the heads of the knees. Rotate the femur heads inside of the acetabulum and the hip socket. Go ahead and do so slowly. We'll take it the other direction. Drop the feet down towards the earth. Take a moment. Lift one hand towards your chest, one hand towards your belly. Feel the body fill with air, the belly, as it extends and descends every time the breath cleanses the body. As you scan the body, sure to draw attention inward, somewhere towards the mid part of the chest. Draw the awareness towards the shoulders. Maybe you can let them relax down just a little bit more. Continue your body scan. Move from the shoulders down through the chest, maybe. Maybe you bring your awareness towards your spine, the back. Continue to move through on your own breath. With every inhalation, maybe you send some energy somewhere. With every exhalation, maybe you relax, something new. You could start with your face, maybe your cheeks. Maybe you move your tongue away from the top of your mouth. Continue with each exhalation to relax one thing. And when you can't possibly relax one more thing anymore, guide the knees towards your chest, and we'll rotate the femur heads inside the acetabulum again. Guide the feet towards the sky, reach out towards the side, we'll come into happy baby. Maybe you rock back and forth if it's in your practice. Maybe you guide the fingertips, the peace fingers, and your thumb to wrap around your big toe. Anatomy's hard when you have your eyes closed. Go ahead and guide your feet together. Drop your feet down towards the earth. Take a moment. Draw your hands back towards the belly, one hand towards the chest. Go ahead and set an intention for tonight's practice, whether it's to get into some sort of pose deeper or to get ready for bed. Whatever it is, begin to activate your Ujjayi breath, bringing constriction to the throat. Inhale. Let the air wash over the top of the body. As you exhale, let it cleanse the back side of the body, the spine. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale. Feel the cleansing of the front side of the body. As you exhale, wash the spine with the air, with the breath. Inhale. Exhale out. Feel the breath wash the spine. Guide your knees towards one side, come into a comfortable fetal position. Guide your body up, we'll come into a comfortable seated position. Maybe stack both legs coming into fire log pose. Draw the chest up. Feel the sit bones engaged. Maybe you draw the fleshy parts of those sit bones back, the fleshy parts of the sit bones back to draw the root chakra closer towards the earth. We'll continue with our breathing exercise. Maybe you bring a block underneath the sit bones to bring the body up to support and make more space. Go ahead and close your eyes or soften your gaze again. Draw your awareness towards your tailbone. And slowly move up your back, scanning. Maybe you can inhale, send energy to subtle parts, subtle ligaments, subtle muscles. Exhale, wash the back, wash down the spine with your breath. Go ahead and draw your hands towards your knees. Arch the back up, maybe open your eyes, guide your drishti, your gaze up. Exhale, round the back. Go ahead and come into cat. Inhale up into cow. Exhale, wash the spine. Exhale into cat. Draw the chin towards the chest. You can bring your hands out just a little bit wider if you'd like, or you can bring them in towards your shins. Continue to move through on your own breath, doing whatever feels comfortable. As you continue to move, if you happen to have any questions, I'm going to keep the chat open just in case, just to make sure that I'm seeing everything, any questions anybody may have. I'll look back every now and then, so if I don't get to your question, I'm so sorry. As you're ready, go ahead and draw the body up, bring the gaze up. Guide the hands to the sky. We'll take a bend towards the right. Drop the right hand. Guide the left hand over the body towards the right side. Inhale energy into the left side body. Inhale both arms back up. Exhale, drop that left hand, guide the right hand over. Maybe you guide your gaze up towards your arm. And inhale back up. Exhale, drop those hands down. And as you're ready, we'll begin our first pose. I've lost some music, so hold on 1 second. Yeah, you better play music. All right. Go ahead and grab your yoga bolster. You can also do this with blocks. I'm going to show blocks first. If you have a yoga bolster, you probably know where we're headed in child's pose. Sit those hips back, make those knees wide enough to accommodate the torso. And maybe you come down to your lowest settings with your blocks. Place one under your chest. When I said lowest setting, I meant moderate setting. You want to guide it towards your chest and one towards your head. Sit those hips back, inhale energy into the backside body. Exhale, release the grip that you have on the backside. Inhale energy into those tight glutes, the tight hip flexors. If you're using blocks, maybe you bring your hands out. Maybe you bring your hands to the side. Whatever feels good for your body. If you're holding onto a yoga bolster, guide your body over the bolster, maybe hug it in. Take it towards your left cheek. Maybe close your eyes, soften your gaze. We'll stay in each of the poses this evening for approximately 10 to 20 minutes, depending on what we're doing. Notice any thoughts that you're having. Maybe take a moment. Acknowledge those thoughts. Hey, thoughts. Grab onto them. Put each one in a bubble and set it free to exist beside you as you lay on the mat tonight. Notice any judgments that you're holding on to. Maybe you're feeling something about your body, something about what you're wearing. I teach naked yoga, so most of the time, if it's something about what you're wearing, you could just take it off. But if it's something about your body, inhale. If it's something else, something that maybe you're mad, inhale energy into that thought. And as you exhale, put it in a bubble. Let it exist beside you. But bring your awareness back towards the mat, towards your breath. If you've got your forehead resting on a block, I highly suggest you move towards the edge of that block, pushing the skin down towards the nose to promote relaxation rather than letting the head rest and pressing into the third eye and up towards your hair line. It's really hard to explain the subtle differences, but notice if you happen to be paying attention, notice how my head is flat on the block. This is really, really stimulating to my head right now. But if you guide your brows down, guiding that skin down towards the nose, it's said to promote relaxation. The other one kind of gives me a headache, so this one really helps my practice. If you're on your left cheek, go ahead and switch to your right. If you haven't already, and you have the sufficient flexibility to do so, maybe you guide your head on her block towards each side just for a moment, just to give yourself just a little bit of a stretch. Don't force anything. If anything feels too intense, come out of it immediately. With each inhalation, cleanse the front of the body. With each exhalation, find something else to relax. Always keep up your body scan. Notice any parts of the body. Notice anything that's tense. Maybe create a plan. As you inhale, start to relax one part of your lower back. Maybe you continue to move to a different part of your lower back. Maybe it's your wrist. Inhale energy there. Guide your awareness up. Start to shake it out. Ready, guide your body back up. And we'll take just a moment here. Maybe guide your block underneath you. Grab some water. If you have any warm beverages or if you have time to put on some tea, this would be a great time to do so. Go ahead and grab your yoga bolster. We'll split the legs apart, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Reach towards your yoga bolster and bring it towards one side, one that feels supportive for your body. Draw the low belly in at the ribs in. I usually like this position with my hands behind my back, but find something that feels comfortable for your body. Rest your head against the yoga bolster. If you have perhaps the high side of a couch, maybe you can come into something like a modified crocodile pose. Inhale energy into those tight inside thighs, tight hamstrings, the back side of the thighs. Keep both legs engaged. Inhale energy into the front side body. Cleanse the front side. Exhale, cleanse the spine. Feel the root chakra close towards the earth. Hey Google, turn the fan lights red.
Sure. Changing the lamp to red.
I had the wrong color tonight. I don't know why I had blue up. We're working with Muladhara, the root chakra. That's red. Notice any thoughts that have come into your mind, acknowledge them, return them to bubbles, grab. Maybe you create an energy ball and move each thought out towards the earth to exist around you. As we sit here in this restorative pose, continue to move with your breath. As always, if you have any questions too, I keep looking up in the chat. If you have any questions, leave them for me. I will get to them. Holy crap, my heat is working. Goodness. This is life-changing. It has been so cold in my house the last few days. Guide your awareness up. We'll head into a pose very shortly. We're not going to take it as long as we would a normal restorative pose. Go ahead and bring your bolster. I've got one block at a lower setting, one block at the higher setting. Not the lowest setting. I'm still shocked about that heat. That heat is life-changing. Bring your right hip towards the bolster. Bring your left foot behind you, your right leg close to your body. My left foot is near my glute. And I'm going to take a twist and a turn towards the right and lean over my bolster. Relax into your bolster. Maybe give it a hug if you could find a spot to hug it. Inhale energy into the backside body. Exhale, cleanse the spine. Draw your awareness inward. Notice each subtle organ, each of the muscles, the bones supporting your body tonight. And when you're ready, press the body back up. We'll come up and we'll switch sides. Bring your left hip, sit up, straight next to your bolster. Bring the leg behind you. And when you're ready, go ahead and take that twist towards your bolster. I'm such a Yanni boy today. Goodness. Go ahead and press into your mat. I promise I'm not going to fall asleep during the next one. We're going to head into Supta Baddha Konsana next. I'm going to go ahead and switch URL's direction. We're going to take a little bit of a different variation of Supta Baddha Konsana tonight. We're going to open the chest. My glutes are right next to the bolster. I've got my feet planted and I'm guiding my back down towards the bolster. Bring your feet together. Draw the knees down towards the earth. Also, take a moment, grab some water. You deserve it. Bring those blocks on the outside to where your knees are going to go. And this time, if you have a yoga blanket, this is also a great time to grab it. Roll it underneath you, create that nest for your head. And if you're ready, go ahead and drop your arms down, extend them out, bring them parallel to your shoulders. I'm going to switch lights really quickly. Hey Google, dim the fan lights.
All right, dimming 3 lights.
Move through the same exercise that we started at the beginning. Inhale energy up the front, and exhale cleanse through the spine. Inhale energy towards the chest and draw it through your arms. Open the chest, exhale. Guide your body back up to center. Guide the knees back up, and we'll extend out. Go ahead and grab all of your materials, your props out from underneath you. We're going to come into Shavasana. I'm going to end Shavasana early for myself. However, we're all going to get there. I'm still shocked that there's heat, everybody. It is going to be a very comfortable night. I have been running space heaters for 3 days. Guide your body over the top. Bring your bolster underneath your knees. Start to feel into the back. If you have your yoga folded blanket, go ahead and bring the fold underneath to create a nest to support your neck and your head. Guide your arms down, palms up towards the sky. Let the legs splay open, exposing the tops of the insides of the feet towards the sky. When you're ready, drop those arms down, palms up. And inhale energy into the front side of the body. Feel the belly, the chest, and the upper chest. Exhale, draw the breath to cleanse the spine. There we go. Inhale. Exhale out. Draw the shoulders down towards the earth. And as you're ready, go ahead and release. Lose yourself in your breath. Coming into Shavasana, corpse pose. Begin to quicken the breath. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana, I highly suggest you do. Go ahead and pause me. Take a moment to do so. As you start to quicken the breath, start to move the fingers, the toes, the ankles, and the wrists. Start to guide the glutes, the feet towards the glutes, drawing your bolster away from you. Draw your hands above your belly, above your chest. And exhale, take a good night's stretch, reach over your head. Drop the knees down towards one side, press your body up, guide your body up into a comfortable seated position. Guide your hands to the sky, drop your hands down, prayer pose in front of third eye center. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. The light in the teacher in me acknowledges and appreciates the light in the teacher in you. Namaste. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. You can find me on Twitter at Fitness Bros. You can find me on Instagram at bros.fitness. And you can always find all of our yoga workouts and fitness gear review at brosfitness.com. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Alan. I'll be around for a little bit to answer some questions. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.